Palatsky.
And this is your Cortland Sports Update.
The SUNY Cortland football team's 7-year quarter-cut jug streak was snapped last Saturday at Ithaca College after a quick bomber start propelled the hosts to a 48-20 victory. Even though the loss put a damper on the annual rivalry game for the Red Dragons, Cortland quarterback Stephen Ferrara had himself a record-breaking game, becoming the program's all-time leading passer. The senior Ferrara, who threw for 164 yards on the day, moved his career total to 6,039 yards, passing the previous mark of 6,007 yards set by former Cortland quarterback J.J. Tutwiler. Ferrara was also responsible for 2 Red Dragons touchdowns on the afternoon, with a pair of rushing scores of 13 and 9 yards respectively. Alex Wasserman was on the receiving end of almost half of Ferrara's passes and was responsible for nearly 65% of his quarterback's yards, totaling 106 yards on the day over a season-high 7 receptions. Junior linebacker Mark DeLuise finished with double-digit tackles for the 5th consecutive game, ending the afternoon with a team-high 12, including 8 solo, while junior defensive back Brandon Lewis had his best game of the season, totaling 10 tackles, including 1.5 for loss. The loss put Cortland's final regular season record at 6-4, and they will travel to the Capital Region to play Union in the inaugural New York Bowl this upcoming Saturday at noon.
It was the end of a very strong season for the women's field hockey team, finishing with a record of 18-4 and ranking 16th nationally in the Division III Women's Field Hockey League. The girls battled against the College of New Jersey last Saturday at Stadium White in the second round of the NCAA Division III tournament. After a quiet and scoreless first half, TCNJ scored 6 minutes into the second. Junior Jessica Baldi had a great scoring opportunity a few minutes later, but the shot was blocked by a Lions defender. Shortly after the Gabaldi shot, junior Jessica Welsh found her way around a defender and tied up the game for Cortland, tallying her 15th goal of the season. With 45 seconds left of the game, TCNJ found a way to get the ball in the back of the cage, ending the game 2-1. The leading goal scorers of the season for Cortland were Gabaldi with a team high of 17 goals, and Welsh and Burchell tied with 15 goals each. The Red Dragons will miss seniors Liz Athing, Anna Branch, Meg Redmond, and Megan O'Brien. Congratulations, girls, on an impressive season.
The Cortland Red Dragons men's soccer squad's season came to an end in the NCAA tournament this past weekend, falling to Stevens Institute of Technology in the second round after a first-round victory over Mount St. Mary's College of New York. In the opening round win on Saturday, junior Miguel Ornsby scored twice, and junior Matt Hellerman registered his first goal of the season. Sophomore Miguel Tunis had 2 assists, and senior goalkeeper Connor Young made 3 saves to shut the Knights out. After Stevens defeated Middlebury College 1-0 in the other first-round matchup in the Cortland section of the bracket on Saturday, the 2 squads faced off on Sunday, with the Ducks ending the number 15-ranked Red Dragons season. After Dan Figueroa scored in the 68th minute, Cristiano Hawken tied the game up just over 8 minutes later. The match looked to be headed to overtime, but Hawken and Chris Cesario connected with 55 seconds left for Cesario's game-winning header to move Stevens on to the third round. Cortland ends their season at 16-4 and will head into the offseason preparing to make another run